Hey, happy Friday. I have a new dolly for the dolly shelf. I got this off of eBay. So I'm just going to say right off the bat, this is all Tammy Polly's fault. So I'm going to tag her in this video so she knows. We've been talking about the tariffs and how it's harder to get Blythe dolls or other dolls that might be from overseas because of the tariffs. Some people have just refused to ship overseas, and then those that do, can't really tell you how much the tariff is going to be if they can find a shipping company. So Tammy was talking about, there's Melly. Hi, Melly. She's going to check out the shipping box. Tammy was talking about dolls that you can get in the U.S. And I had been thinking about that. And then I happened to also be watching Eclectic Wanderings channel. And she was doing a restyle. And she had this doll that I was like, who is that? What is this girl's name? I've never seen her before. Well, she was a Tonner doll, but not a Tonner doll I'd ever seen before. She's an older Tonner doll. They don't make her anymore. She's one of the Playline dolls. Do you know who she is yet? So her name is Madeline Macabre. I mean, look at her. This is exactly my vibe for a doll. She's serious. All the cats have come to check out what I'm doing and who I'm talking to. She's serious. She's kind of, modeling, right? I wouldn't say she's creepy. Maybe some people think that. But I would say her vibe is Victorian. Her vibe is not fluffy and light, right? More like Gothic. This particular one, it's not in her original box, doesn't have her original outfit on. Hey. Pause while I stop my cat from eating the shipping peanuts. Okay, where was I? So, so she's not in her original outfit. She does not have shoes, for example. She does have a cute dress, and they've done her hair in some ribbons. She has her original headband on. Slight little mark on her face. So she is 15.5 inches. She has, I believe, 10 points of articulation. So she's not articulated at the wrist, but at the elbow, shoulder. She can turn her head. She can twist at the waist. She can bend her knee. And she's not articulated at the ankle. So as I was saying, this is part of the Tonner Play line. They don't make these anymore. They had originally had a whole series intended with these with Madeline Macabre. They were going to make her friends. She was going to have a ghost friend named Victoria, who basically was going to be the same face mold but all in white. If you Google, you can find a nice video from one of the virtual doll conventions online webinars where some collectors are talking about their collection. So just to compare, so her to a Blythe, you can see, right, she's much taller, but the Blythe's heads are larger. Okay, so I have to admit something here, y'all. So obviously this girl here, she is in secondhand condition. She's not in her original outfit. She's used, she has a little bit, as I say, some staining on her, which is not a big deal. I can clean this up. In a way, like, that's a good thing, because that means this can be a travel doll. This can be a doll that you can take with you. You don't have to worry about like trying to keep her perfect. I may have found another Madeline Macabre doll who is in new in the box condition. And when I hearted her on eBay, the seller offered a discount, and I might have went ahead and got her as well. So Madeline will have a friend coming in the original condition. So yeah, that happened. The other thing that appealed to me about Madeline, I think her size, I've really been wanting to do some sewing. Listen, I can't really sew. And even though Blythe is bigger than Barbie, it's still kind of small. And I thought, sewing for this size might be a little easier. Does that sound like an excuse? It probably is. But, so she won't be an only, she'll have a friend for the dolly shelf. So now I just need to find her some shoes. So again, what do you all think? I knew that I was going to really like her, and I do. I just love her. I love her big eyes. And I think she's here just in time for Halloween. And I'll have to see what I can do about getting her ready for spooky season with the rest of the dolls. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And see you later.